Belfast calling.
This is the BBC television service, specially for viewers in Northern Ireland.
There'll be a full bulletin at 5 to 1.
On behalf of everyone still here at Broadcasting House.
Hello, this is David Gamble wishing you a quiet and peaceful night.
"90 years of the BBC in Northern Ireland. A story still in the making."
Yes, celebrating 90 years of the BBC here in Northern Ireland, and what you're seeing on your screen right now should take you back 40 years or so. Why stop there? Let's head back even further in time now with a bit of nostalgia as we walk the line. And as you'll find out, not everyone loved the railways.
As BBC Northern Ireland approaches its 90th birthday, there'll be plenty of opportunity to revel in some nostalgia. We hope you enjoy some of our symbols from the past. Selling everything from sausages to T-shirts, an XL challenge for our new candidates. Catch up with an apprentice double bill in an hour here on BBC One Northern Ireland.
Yes, indeed, we're celebrating 90 years of the BBC here in Northern Ireland, and if you remember our famous globe that you're seeing on screen right now, you're at least in your early 30s. Now there's a scary thought. True North continues now with the town built on hard work and rich in history and faith. However, is this enough to safeguard its future? Celebrating 90 years of the BBC in Northern Ireland, and indeed we're heading back in time tonight with the new Tricks team at 9 o'clock, the last in the current series. Now though, time to play Happy Families in EastEnders.
As we head towards our 90th birthday, we'll be adding lots of archive clips online. We'll give you more details as the week goes on here on BBC One Northern Ireland, where right now we're off to Casualty.
Some stunning scenery in Escape to the Country in 45 minutes. And as you may have spotted, our balloon is making its way over Strangford Lough. That was back in the late 90s. Still a spectacular sight. You're watching BBC One Northern Ireland.
Well, as we head towards our 90th birthday here in TV presentation, we've been rummaging in the attic. Would you believe this is from 11 years ago? Doesn't time fly, eh? And talking of time, 13 celebrities and just under 2 hours of Paso quick steps and sambas, now on BBC One Northern Ireland in Strictly. It's been quite a day on the pitch, and we've got all the goals with Match of the Day next on BBC One Northern Ireland.
Simon Sharma has a new angle on the Dutch painter Rembrandt in half an hour after the Home Guard deploy their secret weapon, a great big wheel.
Warwick Castle is the setting for Flog It in half an hour. First on BBC Two Northern Ireland, John Sargent meets the dedicated people on a mission to save England's heritage.
Celebrating 90 years of the BBC in Northern Ireland all this week, and a special archive programme on Friday night at 9 o'clock. Now though, let's see what's been happening at Stormont today. Celebrating 90 years of the BBC here in Northern Ireland. I have a good idea. How about we knit something to mark the occasion?
Celebrating 90 years of the BBC in Northern Ireland, and we revived this from 1986. Autumn Watch is back next week, and presenters Chris Packham and Nick Baker in the kitchen today on Ready Steady Cook in half an hour.
A modern-day pilgrimage for Martin Sheen. Tonight's film, The Way, is in 45 minutes after QI XL.
You're watching BBC Two Northern Ireland, celebrating 90 years of the BBC in Northern Ireland. Don't forget we've a special programme from the archive on Friday night at 9 showing you how things used to be done. Toe-tapping stuff now though, with Zoe Ball. You know, it's amazing what turns up when you do a spot of housekeeping for your 90th birthday on Friday. This is the Giant's Causeway BBC Two Northern Ireland style. Now let's catch up and see where the finger of sacking was pointed on You're Fired.
Hope you enjoyed all those fabulous idents we got for you on offer. Now, a final word from BBC Northern Ireland.
Analogue television has seen many technological advances and additions since the days of Baird and Marconi. From 405 line black and white to 625 line colour, the introduction of CFAX, the world's first teletext system, and Nikon stereo, to name just a few. The move to digital television will allow technology to advance still further, providing even more services. And so, from tomorrow morning, BBC One Northern Ireland will be available in high definition on Freeview, satellite and cable. Now, though, we enter a new era of broadcasting, as this becomes a fully digital UK. From the analogue BBC television service, good night and goodbye.